Time for the main event!
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below, make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. So we finally got our first look at Kelly, what ring gear she'll have. Hopefully we get some Persona cards. We have our full entrance that we'll go over here in a second. We got our first look at Axe and Smash and their full entrance, which a lot of people are kind of down on. It is what it is. I'm just glad that they're in the game. Hopefully we'll get their signature and finisher, their awesome finisher, tag team finisher that they got. And then of course, we got a look at some of the extra content that we'll be getting in the premium or regular pass. They haven't really clarified what this stuff is. And if this is locked to the premium track, well, it's not looking too good for the rest of the track. I'm starting to understand why they were locking the paid wrestlers all the way up to tier 20. Because, yeah, there's not much incentive otherwise. So unless they get some really good Persona cards in the premium tier pass, I'm not exactly sure anybody will care to finish it. Even then, it's a little iffy. And so what do they do for the free tier? Are we going to get NXT stars? Are we going to get NXT skins, like championships? I mean, there's so many championships in the game already from the first premium, or from the first Ringside season pass, which still throws my brain off every time I say it. I'm just very curious. I'm more curious what we get in the free pass for season 2, because the premium pass is kind of like, you know, obvious things: VC, my faction points, card packs, stuff like that, my faction point, all that kind of stuff. But what do they give us in the free tier? I guess that's has me more curious than anything else. Anyway, without further ado, let's go check out these entrances. All right, here is the first entrance, and unfortunately, I can't play the music because I'll get copyright claimed. But we get a good look at the character models here, and what's funny to me is that 2 of these parts that come with these wrestlers have been in the game for years. I'm talking about the mask and the chest piece, like their basic gear. It's been in the games for years. I just think that's funny because, like, we could have made them ourselves. We don't really need official versions of them. At least we get official face scans and stuff like that. But when it comes to their gear, the only thing that has been in the game is their cool jacket and their wristbands, which I hope you can wear in the ring, because I'm going to use that for probably one of my main characters. I think they look cool, the spikes and everything. Especially the jacket. It'd be cool if you could wear the jacket while wrestling. They don't remove it. It's not locked as a entrance gear type. So there is that. Awesome. Hopefully we get their cool tag team finisher. I'm assuming that's going to be in it, because why else would you add them in there? And hopefully we get some Persona cards for Crush as his other gimmicks that he used to have, because he wrestled under different personas. Next up is Kelly, and she does have her iconic theme song. And these are all from X, so they posted on their X account about an hour or 2 before I made this video. So if you haven't seen it, here you go. I feel like her hair needs to be a lot thicker and longer. So other than that, I think her model looks great. I hope they add more personas for different gear types that she had. Yeah, look at her hair. They really got to fix the hair. Like, I feel like that's the number one thing for 2K27 that need to work on for both created wrestlers and in-game wrestlers is hair physics. We got the PS5 and the Series X now as the main systems. Hair looks like crap on the Switch 2 version for some wrestlers. Some of them look fine. But yeah, some of the hair on the wrestlers in that game are crap. But yeah, there you go. There's Kelly, her entrance and all. That's really cool. People were wondering if we'll get a her championship entrance where she holds the belt up the whole time. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, her theme song is in it. Very happy about that. The Demolition theme song, some people were saying it wasn't the original. I don't even remember their theme song, honestly. It's been so long. But it sounds like it's a remix or a remake of it. They probably couldn't get the rights to the original. It's probably cheaper just to remake it. But sound in the comments below about that. I don't know all the details about that. I'm just happy they're in the game. But not the fact that they took up 3 slots. Yeah, that's a bummer. So anyway, there's a good look at Kelly. Very happy she's back in the game. I think the last one she was in was either 12 or 13. Sound in the comments below, because like I said, after a while, some of these games, they just blend together. Like, when you play them every single year, you're like, wait, who's missing? Especially when you just use your created wrestlers and you don't use the in-game wrestlers. Like, I hardly ever play as in-game wrestlers anymore, unless it's Ultimate Warrior, Lita, or Penta. I've been using Penta because I think Penta's moveset's really fun. All right, on to the next thing. Here is the next thing that got added to the Ringside Pass. It is an emote for the island, and it says that this is in the Premium Pass. Let's look what it has to say here. It says, swim, swim, this is how it all begins. Premium track rewards for Ringside Pass Season 2. This is a premium reward. Emotes and stuff like that is being locked to the premium tier. This is why they really need to like just tell us what's in these Battle Pass tiers, because you're buying a $150 game to have access to all this stuff or to have the chance to unlock it by playing the game. This isn't it. I'd rather have VC than a stupid emote, personally. Like, just put all these stupid emotes in the in-game shop and people can buy the ones they want. I have a feeling like those wrestlers being removed or moved to tier 1 is why this is happening. So I'm curious what other slop we'll get in there. So here is the last thing that they added in the past so far that they've announced. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of other stuff. And that is fur boots. And I'm shocked, absolutely shocked, that the fans and everybody went nuts over this. It got more likes than Axe and Smash. And I don't think it got more likes than Kelly Kelly, but it definitely got more likes. Okay, well, it hasn't been long enough for Kelly Kelly's entrance, but boots. A pair of boots, fur boots in the game. Apparently they've been asking for it forever. The Diva stands, this whole group of people that go nuts for female content in the games. I'm like, okay, cool, fur boots. Why couldn't they just add that in as they're making a huge deal about this because it is one of the most highly requested things, which just blew my mind from the community. I'm like, that's what we've been reduced to. It's like boots, fur boots. I'm not trying to make fun of everybody or downplay it at all, but it's a pair of goddamn boots. Like, come on. Like, really? Come on. Anyway, but what's funny is when they posted this, everybody was super confused as to, like, is this a person we're getting? Like, what's going on here? So if you look down at some of these comments, it says fur boots. You expect people to pay for a character that doesn't exist. They think it's a character. Who the F is that? And then this is what people are excited for. You'll finally be able to use fur boots for these creator wrestlers. That's a great Melina, by the way, because Melina did have fur boots. There's been a bunch of things throughout history for the women's division where they've had fur boots, like fur boots in Japan. I didn't realize like so many female wrestlers use these. Here's a good picture of Melina with the fur boots on. It's like, okay, I'm starting to get it a little bit. It sucks that Melina's not in it officially because she's one of the best female, or one of my favorite female wrestlers. And then we even got some dudes that got some fur boots. That's pretty cool. It's just, yeah, there's a lot of stuff you could do with these. It looks like they're pretty universal. Hopefully they're not jerks about it and you can't colorize it. That would be hilarious to me, but it would piss off these fans so much if you couldn't colorize these pair of boots. I just think that would be kind of funny. Like, hey, we added them, but you can't do anything with them. How funny and a slap in the face would that be? So hopefully we can actually change the colors of these, because if you can't, what's the point? And oh my god, the backlash. The amount of traction this thing got for a pair of boots, fur boots, just imagine the outrage if you can't customize them. That's going to be hilarious. And I will get popcorn for that because the internet will implode over a pair of fur boots, a digital item in a paid wrestling game. So there you have it. That is our first look at the Ringside Season Pass 2 content. They've only showed a couple of things as the extra bonuses. I'm assuming there's going to be card packs, my faction points, virtual currency, maybe even some creation parts other than these fur boots. Like, hopefully it's not just that's the only creation part in the whole 40 tiers of it. Hopefully we get a lot more. That'd be nice. Hopefully we get some cool, like, that's what I want. In these passes, both paid and free tier, just give me a bunch of cool creation parts. That's what I want in these Ringside passes, along with persona cards and virtual currency, all that kind of stuff. So for me personally, I just want creation parts. That's all I care about. because I just wanted to do the creation suite. Now, before we end the video, real quick, I really have a feeling that if they don't fix the game on the 15th when Season Pass 2 drops with a patch 1.08, and if with that patch, if they break anything else with the game, if they don't fix my faction, if they don't fix the base game, they don't fix the creation suite, if they don't fix the online play, I have a feeling that this year's game will be written off. It's already like literally teetering on the edge here. People are waiting for this last patch, and if it can't get it fixed and ready to go before WrestleMania, well, I think it's cooked for the rest of the year. So many people use that terminology, but it resonates. I feel like the game will be cooked for 2K26, and we'll have to wait till next year to see if it gets any better, which I seriously doubt. But I feel like every couple of years, especially when it's embracing a new consoles generation, which we're 5 years into the generation and they're finally dropped last gen, I feel like that first game that's always like exclusive to the current gen console is always crap. Just look at 2K15. The only exception to this was what was it, SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 on 360. That game was phenomenal. But the first one on the PS2 was kind of ass. I forget which one it was. It was either Know Your Role or Shut Your Mouth, or Just Bring It. I think it might have been Just Bring It. Like the creation suite, like the hair wasn't hair. It was just like spiky head, like your head was spikes. It was, oh man, that was weird. But if you've played the game, then you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it gradually got much better as time went on. But the first game on a new platform typically is terrible. 2K15, 2K, or not 2K, but Just Bring It or Shut Your Mouth. Sounds Constable, I don't remember. It's a million years ago. And then, of course, the exception was SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 on the Xbox 360. That game is one of my favorites. It's absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, sound in the comments below. What do you make of all this? If Season 2 is bad, will that make or break the game for you? Will you drop the game completely if Season 2 doesn't fix everything? I'm talking about with a patch and stuff like that. Because personally, I'm teetering on the edge here, and I'm starting to look at different things to cover on the channel. I will always cover 2K wrestling games or wrestling games in general, so don't worry about me not covering wrestling games. But I'm gonna start covering other things also because, well, it's just not healthy for the channel. Thank you for watching. Sound in the comments below, and as always, stay frosty.